You guys are just announced a big deal with Salesforce. Tell me about it.
Oh, we've had a great partnership with Salesforce. What we'll be announcing is our integration with Salesforce One, the mobile platform. For us, DocuSign, that's one of the big things that is just turbocharging our business in terms of being able to transact business with anything digitally, anytime, anywhere, on any device.
So I feel like the people who know DocuSign know it for helping things like car loans or signing car loans or signing mortgage applications and so on. I feel like people who don't know, and that's easy to understand if you've never used the product. But if you've never used Salesforce software, you have no idea what it is or how it's used. Help me explain it.
Yeah, so a good example would be Salesforce uses us internally on over 50 use cases. One of the classics ones is their sales contract. So if you become a customer of Salesforce, they'll send you a proposal. Typically before DocuSign, it would take 3 or 4 days to get the deal done. Now, using DocuSign integrated into it, by the time they ship you the proposal, 60% of those sales contracts are not only signed but fully provisioned in 15 minutes.
That's closing is always be closing, right? That's the Glengarry.
And time kills all deals.
Well, indeed. So talk to me about, that's what's used within Salesforce. What happens now on top of the Salesforce platform using DocuSign?
Oh, yes. So, I mean, if you look at it in virtually any industries, that's why DocuSign is becoming the standard. So, for example, in the financial services industry, 10 of the top 15 Wall Street banks use DocuSign. Example would be Morgan Stanley is rolling out DocuSign to their 10,000 financial advisors for onboarding new clients, transfer of assets. Merrill Lynch, 17,000. So that's a great example. In the insurance business as well, when you think of the amount of paperwork you've got to sign with your insurance carrier. We now do business with 11 of the top 15 insurance carriers as well.
I think what's interesting about your business is it's sort of taken this old world of signing stuff into a new digital world. But for things that are purely digital, is there such a need for signatures, and why?
Oh, absolutely. So if you look at key areas of security, of compliance, example would be in the healthcare business. That's a great business for us. Companies like Genentech, Allergan, the Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic. For example, Allergan uses us in their clinical drug trials. They save about $50 per document, and it reduces their turnaround time by 95%.
Is the Affordable Health Care Act good for your business?
We think we can help that quite a bit. I mean, if you think about, going into the doctor's office and all the paperwork you have to fill out, and the audit trail that's needed behind that, and all the different forms. So what we do is signature's just a small part of that, and what we do is the forms, the audit trail, the storage, the security. So we think that's a great opportunity to help this nation.
How important is, in the world, taking it back to Salesforce, how important in the world of software is Salesforce? I feel like the idea of Salesforce is maybe more important than the company, that the notion of renting software as a service, software that is easy enough to figure out where you can be up and running on it in a day or so, unlike the big installations of the past, that's a big deal. Salesforce itself, I can't tell.
Right. So for us, it's about quick ROI. So you're able to, DocuSign is in the cloud, you're able to get your results up and running very quickly. Example would be Hewlett-Packard. So they use us in over 20 use cases in 150 countries. And what we've been able to do is save them over $25 per document and reduce their average turnaround time by 21 days. You couldn't do that with the old client-server model.